Tom Frezza here from the Naval History and Heritage Command with one of our artifact spotlights. This is where we take the timeline of the U.S. Navy and pull out different pieces of its heritage and showcase them here for you to see. The item that we're taking a look at today is the dress blue jumper of the U.S. Navy. Now, this style of uniform actually dates back to the American Civil War. There had been different portions of this uniform that you see earlier on, but there was no real true uniform standardization for sailors before the Civil War, for the enlisted sailors. During the Civil War is when the standardization comes in, and you start to see the sailors wearing the dark bell-bottom trousers and the wool jumpers. Now, both the trousers and the jumpers were made out of wool. The reason being, it's a lot more durable than linen material. You see, linen is a plant fiber, while wool is an animal fiber. And linen does not have the durability that wool does. So wool lasts a lot longer, and it can take the tough rigors of being on board ship. And it can get dirty and can get cleaned a lot easier than linen can. So the standard uniforms at that time were made out of wool because of this. And it's made out of wool, the uniforms, up until about the 1960s, when they start replacing it with more synthetic materials. The cut of the uniform does change over the years. Usually the uniforms were kept very baggy because with it being made out of wool, when you washed it, it shrunk. So they originally came very baggy for the sailors. This led to several design features on them, like on this World War I jumper, you see a drawstring at the bottom. That's so the sailors could cinch the bottom of the uniforms and blouse them over their trousers instead of tucking them in. During World War II, you actually see the jumper top actually being shortened and the drawstring being taken out because the sailors actually preferred a tighter fitting garment than the sailors before them. And the cap that you see also dates back to the Civil War. It's called the flat hat. And during the Civil War, they actually made a white covering to go over the wool to keep the sailors cool in tropical environments. It did not work that well, which led to sailors wearing straw hats in those tropical environments. But the flat hat stays really throughout the Navy's history for a very long time. Also, the tally that goes around during wartime becomes standardized to say U.S. Navy. In peacetime, the sailors would put the name of the vessel that they were serving on the hat tally. But for security reasons, during wartime, they would just go to U.S. Navy. And that's some of the basics of the Navy's dress blue jumper. If you would like more information on this historic uniform and more, please visit the website of the Naval History and Heritage Command, history.navy.mil, and we will see you at our next Artifact Spotlight.